You can see the smoke, and then you can actually see the red lava. I'm gonna try to FaceTime the kids so they can come to Hawaii with me. See a little bit about where I am right on the water right now in Kona. It's so beautiful. Let me see if I can grab Hunter. Say hi to everybody. Hi! That's my view from the hotel room. What do you think?
So cool.
You see all that black stuff right there? That's actually volcanic rock from one of the actual volcanoes here. And did you know that there are one of the volcanoes here? And there are, I think it's 5 volcanoes here on the island of Hawaii. 5 volcanoes, pretty crazy, huh? It's a lot of volcanoes. And we're going to see one of those volcanoes tonight.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow, that phone call was a little rough. It was great to talk to Kelly. Kelly was super happy and excited to talk to me. Hunter, I don't know if you guys could see, but the waterworks were coming towards the end. So bless her heart, it's hard. She's kind of at that age where it's really hard for mom and dad to be away. And since we homeschool and we're around them all the time, it is really, really hard. So a little sad right now that she's so emotional, and after I hung up with them I called Tim and let him know that she's real emotional, and so he's gonna go cuddle with her. But it's hard being so far away. You know, moms need a chance to get away, and I know this is a business trip, but it's a great opportunity for me to kind of refresh, and you know, moms need a break to be fantastic moms. I'm sure you guys out there are the same way. You know, we work really hard being a mom, but sometimes we do need a little bit of a break to kind of refresh and, you know, be an amazing mom. So it's kind of hard that she's so upset and she's home and I'm here, but I know Tim will take care of her and comfort her, and we'll see her in a few days. But love those monkeys. I know you guys love your kids just as much as, you know, we love our kids, and that's why we do what we do. That's why we, you know, homeschool them. That's why they come on all these adventures with us, because, you know, I'm not crying even more. They're gonna be 18 before you know it, and off to college, and, you know, starting their own families. And we just want to capture all those memories and enjoy the time we have with them now. So it's a little hard that they can't be with us now and be in Hawaii with us, but at least I got to talk to them this morning and share some of the adventures this morning. And again, that's why we do what we do, so we can enjoy all these moments with them. So it just so happens this adventure we're enjoying by FaceTime versus in person, but that just means we need to come back to Hawaii with the kids. All right, so I'm gonna stop crying now. Oh, birds are coming in. Birds were just coming into our little area. Do you see those birds? That's funny, they just flew right into our balcony area. See, I get upset and then something wonderful happens. That was cool. We're here at the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and you can actually see fire from here. It's actually erupting right now. You can see the smoke, and then you can actually see the red lava. And look at all that smoke. So we are as close as we can get to the volcano, which is crazy. It's actually active. We are about a mile from an active volcano, a mile. So we are, Hawaii is kind of divided into different zones. And so this one, they said, is considered 1 and 2. So it's as close as you can kind of get to an active volcano. Tonight we're staying at a hotel, which is actually in zone 2, which again makes me a little nervous that we're actually staying in a hotel that is in zone 2, where, you know, if I heard, you know, if it ever erupts, it literally is flowing lava right our way. So it's kind of crazy that that's where we're staying tonight. It's one thing to come visit the volcano and see the volcano and then leave, but to actually spend the night here and just in case. So it's a little crazy, but it also is very cool. Quite the adventure. These are the steam vents.
Graduating.
They get to 180 degrees. You can feel it's steamy.
can see how small the flame is. But watch how drastic the change is as soon as I introduce the flame to the vent.
Wow.
So cool! Why? Because it came...
That is crazy.
How does it know that way down at the bottom?
After seeing a reaction like that, you can totally see where the Hawaiian people got inspiration for Pele, and how she was the goddess of fire that governed the forces of this volcano. If you can imagine in ancient Hawaii, someone bringing a torch near a vent like this, and witnessing the same reaction, you totally believe it's because they believe Pele was drawn to the flame.
There too, it happened.
But what you just witnessed is easily explained, and is actually the same concept as to why your breath becomes visible in cold weather.
Wow.
The flame that I introduced to the vent has a higher temperature than the moisture and steam emanating off the rocks below. After introducing the flame, it's increasing the temperature of the air inside the steam vent, forcing it to rush out faster. The cold air outside rushes in to fill the void. This creates such a large variance of temperature change, it forces the steam to condense, making it more visible, but not actually alter how much moisture is coming from the vent. Any steam vent anywhere in the world will have the same reaction if you can introduce a higher heat source to it.
As you guys know, in a national park, you should never take anything. But in Hawaii, in their culture, you cannot take any rock from the volcano Pele because that is a goddess. You do that and bad things happen. So people do take the rocks, go home, or take the volcanic rocks, go home, realize bad things happen. Actually, someone here with us has a story about a bunch of bad stuff that happens. So they end up shipping it back to the national parks. So that's what's happened. The national parks has created this kind of display of rocks and stuff that people actually returned. It's crazy. This is crazy.
Seriously, it's a bottle of sand.
What is it? They will be, we've had bottles of black sand, we've had rocks, we've had bead bracelets that have nothing to do with us.
Oh my
They
gosh.
will send it back with a letter unsigned and say, can you please return this? And sometimes
Wow.
they'll go into detail about things that have happened to them. And some will just say, I'm sorry, I just, and that's all.
We came back to the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park to see the eruption at night because they say it's amazing at night. So we're gonna go check it out. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but like right here, that is a moonbow.
But it's a little bit dangerous. It's very difficult to see.
That's so cool.
Rainbow that only occurs on the night of the full moon.